Hi friends, this is Gail, Fava of 4. And I'm sorry, but I like looking and talking to you better, but I've just had so many things to do that I still well, let me see. It's 3 o'clock almost. And I got up and I just started doing stuff in the house, so I still have my nightgown on. I did this video 2 days ago, only to find, since I was using my iPad, I haven't used it in a while, it stopped. I did the whole thing, but because of my blindness or the light in here, I couldn't see the timer, and it stopped at 7 minutes. So, isn't that fun? So, I'm sorry for everyone who sent me something that it's taken so long, but I will do it over and pray that this iPad continues to go for a while. I charged it all night. Anyway, I got 3 packages for my birthday. I don't know if I'll get them all on one video. I might do the last one on a separate one. And then I'll show you some things that I made. And let me see, some really cool stuff. One thing I got a gift from Lori Smith Neltner. But I wanted to show you what I forgot to show you last time. She sent me, she likes to do all the cutouts, and I should turn this blind down a little, maybe. Maybe that's the problem. I can't see. Like the sun's glaring in my face. A pretty envelope. I forgot to show it. She had sent me a lot of little tags and things she makes, but I used them because I'm terrible with tags. I don't know if I brought one down that I made and you would know why. It's just like my projects. I just keep going and going and going, and pretty soon it looks like it's supposed to be a piece of bad art. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. I'd like to learn how to make these. I hope you're not getting a glare. Let me see. You can see okay. Okay. I just wanted to show you that. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if that's a napkin. You'll have to tell me how she does it. I think she did tell me the channel. And there is a mosquito chasing me all over this house. I mean, how do they know? I don't have perfume on or anything. And I don't smell that great at the moment. Here's the card she sent me. And of course, she's into, oh, I forgot the name yesterday too. Pelicans? I can't think. This is from my birthday. I forgot it's my birthday month. I should have been celebrating so far, huh? It's not till the 28th, though. And Annie's was this month, too. Hope I get a chance to do her challenge. How pretty. Happy birthday to you. And she usually makes all her cards, but she did alter this one. Big hugs to a wonderful friend. Love, Lori. Wishing you a birthday filled with many blessings, sending you prayers to keep you strong, and lots of wishes to fill your days all year long. Isn't that pretty? I found some what do you call them? Stamping things. I mean, cutouts. Little things that you push. Oh, I'll think of it. The thrift store, I have to send her. Then she sent me these, and she sent me some before. And what I'm trying to find out is if these are for something else, and she found, oh, no, it says adhesive remover. It says Unipatch. So if you get stickers that you're trying to get off, you take one of these, and I've done it, and it removes the adhesive. Isn't that cool? I don't know where she got them. Maybe that's what hospitals use or something when they, or doctors when they're trying to take a bandage off. And she sent me this pretty green trim lace. Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty green. Yeah, I use these and they work. Because I used to try to use my nails, but my nails are so screwed up. And then she sent me these, and I'm so excited about these pots because I wanted to make something that had flowers coming out of pots, and I never thought about this. Of course, she probably has a punch. Aha, that's the word. And I'm sure she crocheted these. My name and some string to attach to some of the tags. Isn't that a pretty one? So she always sends something, and then she sends me something for old people. This lady's from All My Children, and we used to come home, you know, we'd watch soap operas. I remember my kids used to come home and watch The Shadow or something. But I used to watch Young and Restless. I didn't watch the ones everybody else watched, but I remember her. But I think Young and Restless is still on. This is what the strings are for. Look how pretty. I can crochet, I just can't crochet tiny. I never did have, you know, they tell you to make a gauge. Well, I didn't have the patience, so. Isn't that pretty? They, I got those flowers in there too. It's like a flower pot, I think. I'll have to ask her. Those are the nicest cutouts. And I hardly do any, so I sent her a lot of mine. Pretty, the red. Here's some more flowers. Tag. This one. She has, there's a shabby, and then there's a chic, 2020. My name. I think that's another one, unless it's the same one. Lace. She's going to have to do one that says 5 of 4. If you wonder where I got my name, all of you that don't know, it's my oldest grandson. When he was about 9 months, he looked at me, and that's what he called me. And then 4 are the number of grandchildren. Fabric, shabby chic. And Gail. Except a lot of people on YouTube, there's a lot of favas in there. I don't know, they're weird things, but my fava of 4 is all together. And it's capital F-A-V-A, small O-F, and then the number 4, but it's all together. In case you see some of those that are weird. And then she sent me a couple of her homemade address things, so I can use it as return addresses. I think I'll keep that out. I'm keeping an eye on this timer just in case. You know me, I don't have to know how to splice. And I got a used new computer. And I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look at it really. I don't know if they video or not. I've always just used my phone. And then, look at this. Scissors. This is what I need. Half my scissors don't cut. There's embroidery scissors, thread snipper scissors. My problem is I just grab them and use them for everything, and you're not supposed to do that. I probably have, I threw some away, I probably have 50 pair of scissors. Most of them don't work, that I would pick up everywhere I go. Flea market, you know, thrift stores, whatever. And I thought that way, and then I can never find a pair of scissors. It's kind of like pens. And she put happy birthday on here. But thank you, Lori. This I'll really use. I love these big ones. Excuse me. Fun gifts and practical gifts are always good. Then look at this. And I only know because I waited a long time, a couple days to open it, but of course, like I said, look at this beautiful throw. Looks like mink. Feels like mink. And I forget what it said it was. It's, I can't read what it says. 100% polyester. I wonder how they get polyester to turn into something like this. So soft. It's beautiful. I can use it as a throw anywhere. I can put it on the back of my chair, at the end of my bed, because I always need something with a little weight on my legs and feet at nighttime. Lori, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, and you know you should have done that. And but I thank you and Dave so much. And say hi to Kenneth and your mom. Oh, that's gorgeous. So soft. Just have to take the place of a husband, I guess. I'll just cozy up to it. Put a card here. Thank you, Lori. I always love everything you send. I'm just not good at showing it that much. But it really makes you feel special, especially at a time when the people closest to you aren't really doing that. Makes you know that you mean something to some wonderful people friends I've made on YouTube. This I hadn't opened either at all. Jeannie. I'll move this. This is that basket I made out of Stiffy. I'm going to put some flowers in that I made. Jeannie makes the best things, and I just love all these little things. She's known for her file folders. Isn't that beautiful? And she just has such a flair about it. I've made a couple, but they just look like plain file folders. And this, look how she puts that little bit of lace on it. I would have never thought of that. And she's got one of those little things from the crocodile. I thought it was crocodile. That I bought a long time ago. But you think I can still figure out, and I bought some of these. Probably too big, and I still don't really know how to do it. I'm a visual person. Someone has to show me. And then this part, she's got shiny stuff on. It almost looks like plastic. I wonder what that is. I'll have to ask her. You'll have to tell me, Jeannie. And look at this butterfly. I seen one day when she was I don't know, I think she got one as a gift and then she started making them. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if this was one of the ones Jean Kerr, you know, she was doing all that origami stuff. I did a couple things. I'd like to do more of everything, but it just doesn't seem to be enough time in the day. And you have a big old house to take care of. And look at this tag. I should have brought my tag down. I never know what to do, so I just keep adding and adding. And look how beautiful and simple. And they're tiny, tiny. And these butterflies, they're all like separate petals. Isn't that pretty? And then the lace back here. So feminine, shabby chic. And this is a gorgeous one. I love that picture. See it? I'm noticing my lens is a little scratched. You know, it's the little touches that make it something. That was really pretty. I love it. I love that picture. Then look what she sent me. And I've been wanting to make one, and the only thing I ever made was the half one. And she's a perfectionist, you can tell. This is one of those origami dresses, and you can dress it up. Just like playing paper dolls. We used to play paper dolls, my cousin and I. And we had a big Sears catalog. And then all the pages, we had our dolls and their clothes. For you, Gail, for your friendship, Jeannie. And I'm going to put down there for my birthday. Look at that. She's supposed to be taking a break, but I don't think she can help herself, and I'm glad. So now she can just make things as she feels like it. She wanted to catch up with all her, as you get older, you know, you have to keep up all these stupid tests. But you know what? My mother doesn't half the time. But she pretends she does. And she's 92. The only thing she's had is her knees replaced. And she still does well. Look at that one. Oh, she put a dragonfly on this, and that's her favorite. Pretty polka dots. I love polka dots. When I was younger, I wore a lot of polka dots. I have a beautiful white dress with black polka dots, a red belt, and a red jacket. But I think I gave it away. Just didn't do what it used to do. And I remember going to a wedding in Ohio and I wore a big hat. Those were the days, my friends. Look at this. Now, I don't know if that's just a piece of material or if maybe it's one of those sample pieces. Isn't that pretty? And she has a lot of this little trim. A flower. That's beautiful. One of these things was in it. I think maybe this was in it. I love that, Jeannie. You have to tell me what you used. It's like, feels like felt. Let's see here. She always says on her, I never noticed it, but she always says on her videos, Gail always shows the addresses. I'm like, oh my gosh, I do. So she made sure there's no addresses on here. But, hi Gail. This is how I do my mini file folders and what I put in them. I added a couple little dresses I make and one of my butterflies. I learned from Woolly Step on YouTube. The dress and tag wouldn't fit in the box inside of the file folder, so I had to lay them on top. Included one of my envelopes and a couple little other things I made. And I love them. I just love all the little things. Look at that. It's an envelope. And you know, if you find a bigger envelope, you could put your card in here and then put it inside another envelope. Wouldn't someone like to get that? And then she put these little envelopes. I just love those little envelopes with these tiny little tags. Isn't that cute? It's just adorable. And it's funny, when you show these things to people, like most in my family, who don't get it, and other people, first thing they say is, well, what's it for? Or what do I use it for, if you give it as a gift? Isn't pretty? Now, my other sister, one sister likes hearts, so when I make her things, I try to do hearts so that, you know, she likes it. But this is so cute. I'm getting some good ideas I'm going to have to take from you, Jeannie, but you always say you don't care. If you like something, you're going to steal the idea, so it's okay if I do too. I don't know about that butterfly. I'll have to figure that out. And that folder is just so cute. I need to find something that I can stack these in. I did a, from My Porch Prints, it was a little box like that. You had 4 folders in it, but I didn't even decorate them. This is so cute. And look, there's a pocket right there. I just don't think of things. And it's not so nice and simple. Jeannie, thank you so much for coming out of retirement to make me something. And it's my birthday present. So I appreciate it very much. Very much. Like I said, I'm not as good as you are as far as showing how you feel and all that. And Roxy, you know, but I feel just the same. I just don't have the, you know, I'm not even a laugher. Like, people watch funny things on TV and laugh. I'm not a belly laugher. So people think I'm the strong, stoic person, which I'm not. But there are a couple times when I've watched things, and of course I've been by myself, and I watched on Netflix, it's a series, you know, TV shows, the Kaminsky, method. You have to watch it if you're like our age, or even a little younger, because otherwise you wouldn't recognize the names of the people. And Michael Douglas is in it, and I don't know, is it Norman Lear? Or I don't know if he died. Elliot Gould. But it's just, I'm not a comedy watcher. I don't like slapstick and funny, stupid stuff. But it's that dry sense of humor that I just was in bed cracking up. And I just love to do that because I can use my stomach muscles that I don't usually use. So, before I show you what Roxy sent me, Roseanne, I think I will show you the few things I made, and then I'll do a separate one for hers. Okay, well, of course, one thing is upstairs. I wasn't thinking. But I did make these flowers. Shabby chic. And this one. This one. Can you see it okay? This one. This one, I think I have to take the top off. I don't think I like this. But then, this looks like it's wilting. You know, there's an old-fashioned recipe. I thought it was with flour or something, and I looked one up, and because with this I use Stiffy, and I made a few, which of course I left somewhere else, but I'll get them for the next one. And then I covered a CD to put in the bottom. So you just Stiffy a doily, I mean you really soak it, and then you put it over whatever kind of bowl or whatever you want to do. And so that's how it came out. But, and not the Stiffy with Mod Podge or the spray Stiffy, just doesn't work. You have to really soak it. So I put this in to keep the bottom straight. But I had seen a while back an old-fashioned recipe. There's a couple, but one was with sugar water. You melt sugar and you put water. And I tried it, and it didn't work. Everything was still floppy. So you buy Stiffy, which isn't the cheapest thing. And I Stiffy a lot of different things. I want them to stay in place. So those are my flowers in my little bowl. Then I made, some of these I did put pictures on Facebook, just because everybody says I don't do that. I put some paper in here to keep it warm. I don't know what I was doing with this. I think that Jeanette gave me this trim. And so I put this over a bowl, and I had, you form it when you put it on, and then you just leave it all night, or I put it out in the patio. And I was trying to make it look better because I kind of screwed it up. And then I just put this around it for the heck of it. I'm pretty sure it was Jeanette that gave me this trim. So I thought, well, that fits there. Looks pretty good. And this one's pretty stiff. Pretty stiff, and you can still move it around if you want to. And I made two more, but I don't think I brought them down. So I'll show you later. Oh, here's one. Of course, I smushed it now with that other thing. Oh. This was a small little bowl. I did. Yeah, I laid something right on top. Smart going, Gail. And I had a little bit of this gold I thought I'd put on it, and I had these I took off of a bracelet, and I thought I'd put the doily in the middle. I Stiffied. And this is an idea that I had mentioned maybe for Defy the Artists. If you go to Care's Angels on Facebook, you'll see. You might want to become, get involved. It's fun. So, you see that? I hadn't put that heavy thing on top, which was real smart. And then there's another one, but I'm so prepared. It's somewhere else. And I made another one of these apron things that I don't know if I showed them or if I just put it on Facebook. It's actually a Home Depot Carpenter's apron. And I wear it around the house. It's got big pockets, so I could put my phone and stuff in it, so I'm not always looking for it or calling it, especially now that I don't have a home phone number. And I don't know if I showed you, I probably did. And then this was my first one. And then I'd made one for somebody. Trying to think who. May have been Jeannie. I need to start keeping track. So yeah, I like this one. That was the first one. And I'll bring down the other one later. And then I have been just cleaning, not cleaning, but I told you I had to change my craft room back again. So, and the person that helped me just threw everything in one together. It's just a mess. It's taken me forever to try to organize. Now, this I haven't figured out yet how I want to put it together because it's pretty big. Just have to wait a second. Because I was all prepared yesterday, but today not so much. I might roll it on something. I might just tie it, but well, me and my presentations aren't that great anyway. I'll be in the middle of cleaning and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I have to do something else. I have to make something. Okay. I guess you would call this a snipper roll. And I remembered I had this roll of stuff from Pam. I'm trying to think of Pam, the something Graham. Oh, she was so sweet. She died a few years ago. I loved her. She was a good friend. And it was like a roll of paper. Not exactly paper, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I got this idea.